in last year's Unbound, and then she's got the short hair that I like too.
Mm-hmm.
So they went perfect. This premiere set has the perfect Domino, in my opinion.
Right. It's like her modern X-Force suit.
Exactly. Hashtag my Domino, not the 90s face
So,
piece one.
are you familiar with the storyline of it's like X-Force, Love, and I'm drawing a blank on it, but it's like a two-word thing. But anyway, the long story short, the storyline of it is Wolverine and Domino have a romantic relationship.
Mm-hmm. Is that what that's what the Embrace card goes off from, right?
Right. And the artwork for those comic covers are from Gabriel Del Auto. So you've got gangster covers and a really good story with it too.
See,
like
that's one thing I want to get better at is like knowing who the artists of specific things are, because I don't. I just enjoy it. I don't go that far into like digging into the history of the card or the covers or the books their art's from or any of that, but I really want to. So, okay, so Gabe's Cave giveaway. Doesn't matter if I show that. I'm not going to be here in a couple weeks. So.
Okay.
Hunt me down if you want. It ain't going to matter. All right. Gabe's Cave always sends all kinds of cool stuff. What we got in here? We got, okay, it's covered up by the card. Good. So Gabe's Cave stickers. And upside down. More Gabe's Cave stickers. And you get different stuff every time you win, too. You don't always get the same thing. Like last month, I got lanyards came in. Some of these little stands. These are cool. The only problem with these is they don't like to stay open. So you got to have like, you can't have it on like a glass surface. They'll close up too easy when you put the card in.
Could you put Tiki Tack underneath it?
You could. Yeah, you could put Tiki Tack underneath it. It's got a couple little small spots.
Yeah.
You could put some Tiki Tack underneath there to stand it up and hold it. So yeah, he's keeping an eye who wins. He's like, congrats again, homie.
Well, you know, card. Whenever you move, another thing you can do as well, since you're into action figures like I am, you can take styrofoam and then create a diorama for your card display. And since it's styrofoam, you could just plug the base of those pegs into the styrofoam, and it would keep it sturdy for you.
Oh yeah, yeah. All right, so let's see who we got. This one is Don Jason Hall. I didn't enter the past 2 weeks because I had won a couple times in a row, so I didn't enter the past 2 weeks. That way you give other people an opportunity to win too. Oh my, no way! How did I get Wolverine? I was fourth spot. I was fourth on the list. There's no freaking way, man. No way. I was expecting to get like Storm, maybe Deadpool, not Wolverine.
Well, hey, you got Wolverine.
Wow, Chris, Uncle Nasty, Gabe's Cave, thank you guys.
So tonight so far you've already gotten 2 of your PC characters, right?
Wow, unreal. Yeah, see, if it's on something that's not slippery, it stays open just fine. But if it's on like glass, it wants to close up. Or if you with a slab on there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Matt compliments the card saying nice art on that. For sure. That's a really fun Wolverine. I like the added sneak.
Yeah. That's always good.
It says sneak, but you don't see his claws.
No, you don't see his claws, but that's okay.
Yeah. You know it's there.
Yeah, you know they just came out and he's getting ready to do some damage. So
yeah.
All right, and I already cut this one so that way it wasn't such a mess when I go to do this. That's an ugly sketch. You should give it away. And Armando with 5 entries into the giveaway.
Right.
Okay, so I pre-opened the box, but we did have to confirm there wasn't an issue because the invoice sheet had some funny stuff going on with it.
Yeah,
like the invoice sheet had the Marvel cards listed with Pokemon in front of them. So we're like, oh man, I hope they didn't screw up these labels. Because sometimes that does happen.
Right.
But we'll just start. We got 2 cards here, and then we'll start at the front and work our way back here.
Sounds good.
There's 11. So Daniel, you sent some cards in. Were those all for MentalCon, or were those PC cards?
So there's the cards that are for MentalCon are going to have the pedigree.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we'll have to look at the back. I know the ones that are the personal cards. So all right. So let's see what we got. Let's use Miles. We use Miles. Hopefully he'll bring us some luck. All right, so we got the blue Domino from X-Men Metal. This is a PC card.
Chad.
Great card.
Way to pump a character for a charity, Nathan.
My God, right? This one is not a mental card one. This one's not a mental card one. Now, this one did have a couple little white spots on the back, like right along the edge, which is typical for this set. When I looked at this one, I was thinking probably a 9, maybe a 9.5. Ooh. Okay. 8.5. It is what it is. Goes good with my other 8.5 that Matt sent me. So
the blue looks really good.
The blue does look good, and it's in the blue label, so that makes it look even better.
Hey, it's a collector's item.
The blue's amazing.
Yep. You've got 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks left, and that's a collector's item.
All right, and then we have the gold. So these were ones that I have in top loaders. These are doubles of what I already had. So, and I just sent the better of the ones that I had. Then this one was actually pretty clean from what I remember. There wasn't a whole lot. There was a little tiny bit of white down here. But one thing that you do notice with this one, and this may ding it because they dinged it with Scandell's green neons, is you can kind of see when I shine the light across it, you can see it like right in here. The pressing from the front, from like the gold foiling. You see that on the card?
Yeah.
So that probably did ding it. So knowing that, and knowing what they graded the other one, I'm going to guess this is an 8.5 based on that. Yep, that's what I figure is probably was that. So from the foiling that caused that overpressing to transfer over to the back. But great looking cards. Now I can run an 8.5 collection.
There you go. William Johnson said, "Did you see that Domino's will not be in Deadpool 3?"
I saw that Zazzy's not going to be in it, so I don't know. If they're going to have Domino in it at all, but I know Zazzy's not going to be in it. So whether or not they recast her with somebody else, we'll see. Because it is more of a multiverse movie.
Right.
All right. So yeah, Black Cat, 1990. And look how well that card looks centered, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with these, a lot of times it's just wear on the cards most of the time is what you're looking at. And this one looks pretty good.
Because at that point, these cards are close to, 34 years old?
Exactly, yeah. Old. So let's see here. And I believe this one is a MentalCon card. What the?
Ooh, stung.
So again, I don't want to be that guy that's like, what was it? Oh, right there.
You still have to look.
You see that? Right beneath the light, you see that line? It goes right across her head right there.
Oh, is that a line? I thought it was your line.
Yeah, it's like a crease.
Yeah.
There's another one right there.
Well.
Look at that. See it? You can see the shadow.
Yeah, see it. Well, you missed it, that's all. That happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, either that or something happened in grading, but those are pretty obvious lines. That's kind of hard to miss because, I mean, you can see it just by going like that. Interesting. Oh, well.
Hey, Brittany.
Gotta have one.
Let's the back of it.
The back. Yeah. The MentalCon. Sorry. There we go.
Yeah.
MentalCon 23. So the ones that are for MentalCon, we'll say MentalCon 23 on the back of them. So whoever wins these in the giveaways will have it as a pedigree. And that'll stay that way unless somebody cracks it out. But, man, love the cases. Really do. These are awesome. But I have gotten some submissions back lately where the cases are goofy. So let's see.
But fortunately, with those, CGC does pretty well to fix those errors.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is Green Goblin, and this is 2014 Marvel 75th Anniversary. Jake says he doesn't remember sending this in, so this is going to be a card that you sent.
Yeah, that's because I did because of the gold flow.
Yeah, this is where he was getting confused because I didn't realize you had sent cards in. So I was like, Jake, you sent this. He's like, no, I never had that. I don't know what you're talking about. He was all kinds of like,
I had no idea. Confused.
All right, let's see what we get. Let's see what Daniel gets here. An 8.
Nice.
How you feel about that?
That's not for me.
Oh, is this it is a MentalCon.
Yeah, so that's to be donated, auctioned off. Because I know there are other collectors out there that are now trying to build the 75th set. Don't do it.
75.
Please don't do it. But it's there.
Nice. Out of 75, we got an 8.
And what a great comic cover artist that is.
William Johnson, Cable, no. Ghost Rider, yeah. Ghost Rider is one of the dopest Ghost Rider cards that's ever been made.
We might have to go from the back just so that way the grades aren't being shown in the box while we're going here. All right, so this one is Spider-Man 2008 Masterpieces. What If? That's a sweet looking card.
Does it say 2008?
This says 2018. Did I say
Okay.
2008? I misspoke if I did. So tough card to grade with the all black on it.
Yeah, really.
And this is out of $9.99. So you got black border on 2 of the 4 sides. Looks relatively clean though. A little tiny bit of white down here. Maybe a little bit right along the edge there.
And masterpieces are thicker cards too. So
yeah. So you end up. So you not only do you get the 8 corners now, but you also have this edge on the card as well that you have to be looking for like indents and stuff like that. So that's pretty good.
Yes.
That's really good. That's nice. A 9.
Can I have that back now, please?
Can you have it back?
Yeah, please.
You said anything that says MentalCon 23 has to stay with MentalCon, regardless if you shipped it in error. That's what you said.
It did not, sir. Don't be like that. That's good, 9. Right. I'm jealous now.
That's very good. I think that's a very good grade for a thick card. Anytime you can get a 9, that's a really good grade. All right. Just so we're not showing we already got that one showing, but we'll go to the back and come forward.
We got about 6 or 7 of that card, and that was the best one out of all of them. So
yeah,
that's a beautiful domino card.
That is. Nice. We were talking about this one. One of the best arts for her. I put it out in the Facebook groups that I'm looking for the missing foil one today. So I don't believe this one was for MentalCon. Nope, I didn't. No, I think pretty sure all the dominoes were just PC ones. So let's see what we got here. 9. Pretty happy with that. Hard cards to grade. They are known for sticking. So a lot of times you'll get little tiny pieces of the foiling will come off when the cards are coming apart, and it'll get like right through here. The back here where the words are looked really good, but it's easy to miss little tiny spots on the front. But overall, happy with that one.
And another card that's 30 years old.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So anytime you can get a good grade like that, 9 or above. All right. This is X-Men Metal Wolverine Pink. This is from my very first box that we opened of X-Men Metal, and I did that live with Josh. This is numbered out of 75. So I wasn't expecting that high of a grade on this. I figured 8.5, maybe a 9, because there is white in this corner. There is white in this corner. There's white in this corner. There's a little bit of edge wear over here. And we all know how X-Men Metal is. I figured this one was going to be like an 8.5, maybe a 9 if I got lucky. But it goes with my comic book. So 8.5.
Nice.
That's all right.
Not bad.
That's all right.
Yeah, pretty good. All right, next up, Blue Wolverine. So these blues were the E-Pack achievement, just like with Spider-Man Metal. This one I thought was probably going to get a 9 because it does have a little tiny bit of edge over here. There's a little bit of white up in that corner there. So I figured this one's probably going to get a 9, knowing how tough they actually grade. So there we go.
Did well there.
Yep. So 2 nice ones to go with the PC. The only problem is I didn't send a base. And I should have sent a base in too. So that way I had a base graded with the blue label on it. I know I still have time, but probably not going to. Okay, so this one was a crack. This was a great card. This was an SGC 9.5. 2009 Rittenhouse. So I would expect this to be a 9.5 as well, just because it should cross. I didn't send this in with it. I cracked it and crossed it. So
yeah,
should be a 9.5, but I wanted it in the CGC slab because I think it looks better. And this one, not MentalCon. Yeah, now it looks better now. 9.5.
There you go.
But
nice one.
What does that mean? Now it's a 10.
Now you can send in for a reholder and turn it into a magical.
It turns it into a magical 10. I don't know if I will though. I don't know.
Why
it's
not?
only $5. It's only $5 plus the shipping, but I'm not going to ever sell it. So do I really care that much about it? I know the steward of the card thing. It's there until we move on and somebody else gets rid of it. But I don't mind it being in a 9.5. One of my first comics from Spider-Man Metal. Yeah. It's got Black Cat and Spidey on there. Amazing Spider-Man 195. Numbered out of 40.
comic cuts are hard to grade too.
Thick card. Yeah, thick card. So I was probably figuring like an 8.5. That's what I got on one of my, or I think I got a 9 on a Dr. Octopus one. So we'll see. 9, not bad.
There you go.
Pretty decent. Pretty happy with 9 on that.
Does it matter what grade the comic cut gets? I always think
not really.
Do you know what I mean? Does it matter?
I don't think so. I mean, because they are technically 101s, even though they're serial numbered out of 40. It's just that comic book run is numbered. Silver Surfer. This is from Marvel Annual. This is the backscatter stickers. Very thin, so hard to grade. Centering is usually the biggest issue with these, and this is a little bit off top to bottom. So I was thinking like a 9 probably, because I know
what's up? What's up?
They get very CGC gets very particular on the centering, and it's off top to bottom. Side to side was almost perfect. It's a little bit on the back here, but that's the only thing really I could see. Like the edges, everything looked good, so I was guessing like a 9. 8.5. But that looks great. Like that looks great.
Centering is quite off, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. So I think we're getting close to being done with the PC or the personal cards that I sent in. Oh yeah, here's one of those. Okay, so here's one of those examples. So every card we've pulled out so far has had this slab, crystal clear, and then there's this slab, which shows up every now and then.
Oh, trusted.
And you can see these the card holders are way out here. They're way off the card, and then this has an inner sleeve on the card that makes it more cloudy. I can show that a little better. So you can see those little the pieces that hold the card in place aren't right up against the side of the card. And there's an inner sleeve there that makes it very cloudy. Whereas this is like crystal clear, like you can see everything behind it with no issues. It's holding the card nice and in place. But Marvel Ages Decades, Wolverine.
Nice card though.
9.
Son. Sorry.
Not too bad, not too bad. All right, what do we got next? According to this, it should be a Spider-Man. And yep, Spider-Man Decades. Okay, so again, this is the part that confuses me. Same submission, same set, same insert, different slabs. Why is this one in this slab with a sleeve and this one in the crystal clear without the sleeve? I don't know. I don't get it.
That might be a Fausto question.
I know. I asked him. Let me see. He did respond. He's going to be taking a lot of questions on that CGC stuff. So 9. So not too bad. So we got the 9 Wolvie, the 9 Spidey. Not too bad.
That's a nice pair, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice pair to have. That's for sure. Just wish the Wolvie didn't have that, because when you lay it, when it sits a certain way, that inner sleeve has a wrinkle in it or a ripple.
Yeah, they all do.
So that does show up a lot more. So
Matt asked if it's possible if Wolverine's a tiny bit wider.
You know, and I thought that.
It's a good point.
I thought that, but when you put them up like this, it's hard because it's the depth perception changes it when you're looking at them.
Right.
But it doesn't. It looks like it may be just ever so slightly a tiny hair bit wider. But to me, once you just make your slabs just a tiny hair bit wider, instead of having this slab and then having that slab where you have to use the sleeve, then just make it kind of like in the middle. But I guess there is cards out there that probably do need this slab, right? Because I do have a couple hockey cards that are die cut that are a touch wider in manufacturing than what the standard card stock is. That's a great card, isn't it? 94 Amazing Spider-Man, black suit.
Oh yeah,
that's a great card. And I had debating sending this one to PSA, but I wasn't sure I wanted to. But light back, so that helps with like edges and corners and stuff like that. Just knowing how they grade, I was guessing probably a 9, maybe a 9.5. Outside shot at a 10 if I got really, really lucky. 9.5, so that's a 10 now.
That's good.
There you go.
That's awesome.
That looks so good.
Yeah, that's great.
This is one of my favorite Spider-Man cards of all time. and I know I mess with people all the time and say it's Venom, and I still have opinions on that because he's not Black Suit Spidey without Venom, because he doesn't have a black suit hanging up in his closet, right? But this is one of my favorite Spider-Man cards as far as the color. And then here we got this guy helping us out. So, all right. Daniel had to have sent this one because Jake said he didn't send any Pokemon. All right, so Jump Bluff. So Daniel, what is this one? This is 2001. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a Neo card. So it's from the 151 that everyone knows. This is from the second set from Neo, but it's a first edition. So it's a first edition holo.
It's a holo. Yep.
It's a great card.
And this one's coming back to you, right?
Yeah.
You're not giving this one away?
No, because that one's not mine.
Did you have any expectations or guesses on what your guess was going to be when you set this one in?
It's not mine. So whatever.
Yeah. A 7?
That's not bad.
Yeah, for first edition Pokemon?
Yeah, no, not bad
That's not bad at all. I mean, it's not 1999, but it's close enough. Only a couple years off. People played with these cards all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little tiny bit of white. These cards wear rather easily too. So very nice. I'll set that over here, and then we got to get back into the cards here. All right, so we got Hella.
Okay. It's a great card,
2014 Dangerous Divas.
Mm-hmm. Another
75.
Yeah.
All right, and this one's coming back to you too.
Maybe.
An
That's
8.
All right. So there's another one, and it depends on which one gets the higher grade.
Okay, so the higher grade's coming back to you.
Yeah, the higher grade goes to me. The lower grade goes to Mental Con.
Got it. Okay.
Fair enough.
So here's the other. We're going to find out right now, right?
Right.
Out of 75. 8.5.
Ooh. It's close.
That's rough.
Again, it's not thicker cardstock either, is it?
Mm-mm.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, honestly, again, without putting this stuff under a microscope, it's so hard to tell. There is some pressing on the backside that comes through from the gold frame.
Yeah.
A lot of times I think that's what the issue is too, is that pressing. So if you're looking at your cards, just make sure you're checking that too. If you're concerned at all about the grade, check for that pressing issue that might come through. ACS V-Star Gold.
I love that card.
Was this the one you pulled, Daniel?
That's not the one I pulled. I ended up with the second one, though, just buying it off of the Facebook Marketplace and figured,
okay,
I'll shoot my shot.
Yeah, sure. It's really cool. Yeah.
All right. Take a look at the back here. So a little off center. Little OC and a 9. So there you go. My guess is you probably got dinged down the centering mostly.
Yeah, more than likely.
And most of it's on the back would be my guess. And there may be the occasional white spot or something like that on there too. That happens a lot on those blue borders. All right. Bumping the camera here. All right, so this is the second Green Goblin from the 75th. And this one does not say Meltocon on it.
No.
So this one's coming back to you, right?
Yeah.
Because you got to keep one for your collection.
Yeah, for sure.
You're working on the set on this, right?
Yeah, so I already have the set. Now I'm just working on getting them all graded, which we'll see what happens.
For you that now has taken a little bit of a turn with the updates, right?
Yeah, it's taken a huge turn.
Yeah,
massive, isn't it?
Because I've got to get 75 cards graded. I don't exactly have that ready to go at one swoop.
And that gets very pricey very quick too.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 8.5.
All right, cool.
So you got 8.5s with your Hella and with the Green Goblin.
All right, not the best thing ever, but they're slab now.
All right, this I know is a Mentalcon card, and I'm happy they put it in there the right way.
Yeah.
If somebody wasn't paying attention to the words, they could easily put that card upside down. Fleur Ultra Avengers Orange. This is only out of the blasters. This is numbered out of 549.
Yeah.
This is a Mentalcon card. And this one, thick cards again. A little bit of white down here. A little bit of white down here. Probably an 8.5 would be my guess, being a thicker stock. 9.
That's
pretty good. 9 on the Spidey.
I pulled that out of a Target blaster.
Nice.
So
very good.
Nice card, isn't it?
All right, and this one is Scarlet Witch orange out of 549. 4 Mental Con. A little bit down here. A little bit down here. 9. Nice. Not too bad. A couple nice oranges there for Mental Con. No 10s yet. Let's see if we get one. Oh, yeah, I sent this one in. Ghost Spider Silver Foil, and this one is a Mental Con card from Annual. This one wasn't too bad. It was relatively clean, but given how they've graded some of these other ones, I'm guessing this is probably going to be like a 9 or a 9.5. Nice. Whoever gets this one's going to be able to cross it and get a 10 on it. Get the reholder 10. Or keep it as the 9.5. If you reholder it with the that's an interesting question. If you reholder it with the pedigree, do you still get?
Do you get it?
You should.
Based on how I'm looking at it, I don't think CGC will continue pedigrees.
Yeah, but if they reholder it for you, they should still do that. I mean, they're getting rid of this. They're getting rid of the subgrade, which is disappointing because it seems to me like it doesn't cost them anything to still offer it. And it honestly shouldn't take that much longer to add an extra line to an alternate template. All right. Taskmaster, check piece. Yep, Mental Con. I think we were just trying to grab cards to send in.
Yeah, that was what I did.
Well, this is one of those ones where it's I think this is see, like even the chess piece is still the same holder as like the other cards, not with that inner sleeve.
So Armando, we sent these. We sent these under a bulk tier, so relatively it was like close to $14 per card.
Yeah. And you figure like these ones have a little bit additional cost because of the pedigree.
Yeah.
And then you have shipping, returns, stuff like that. We got 4 left here, guys.
Where's my X23s I sent, Daniel?
You did send it?
The X23s that I sent for Mental Con, did they get sent off?
The X23?
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I said. He didn't even know he sent one of these cards. And then he's asking you about a card. Frenzy Red PMG from X-Men Metal. This one is from Mental Con. Out of 100. 9 on the PMG. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. 3 left. Oh, that's that front one there is the one that Jake didn't remember sending in. So we'll do that one last.
What I've sent,
that's only fitting. 1994 Flair Spider-Man 2099. Great looking card.
It's a great card.
Metalcon 2023. We got the back of the card there. Pretty good. These are tough to grade though because you do get that front edge. Sometimes we'll have like a little bit of a roll up, and you can kind of see right there. You see that right at the top of the card. There is a little bit of a roll up there. That's just because of the coating.
What's up, dude? What's up?
9. CGC 9. Not too bad.
That card looks really good slab.
It does. It looks really good slab, especially in this slab.
Mm-hmm.
And with the blue label.
Yeah, the blue should.
I mean, that's really close to that. That's a nice looking one. All right, we got 2 left. So if this one's not a 10, well, we got 2 left. So we'll see. Spider-Man Blue. This one is a little bit off center that way. So it's a little thinner over here than here. Back wasn't too bad. There might have been a little tiny bit of white. So my guess is like a 9.95. 9. Centering. Yeah, centering. They ding you pretty good on the centering stuff.
Still
not too bad, though. Great looking card. The blue goes well with the blue. All right, last one. Jakey inadvertently sent in a Royal Foil Black Cat, serial numbered out of 25. This is part of his. You've got the entire set, right, Jake? The entire rainbow.
Yeah.
And look what you did. I think you accidentally sent this one in, and you were supposed to send your X23 in.
Maybe. And it's number 25. What number? Is that 7?
7,
25. Yeah. And that's why I thought maybe you sent it for me.
You like number 7s, don't you?
All right, Jakey. Obviously, this is not going into Mental Con, so this is like your own personal.
No, it's not going to. It's not going to Mental Con.
And depending on grade, you may be breaking this out to put it back with your other ones, right?
Maybe.
All right, here we go. 3, 2. Not bad for an out of 25.
That's good.
That's good, man. It looks.
Turn it over.
It'll look the back. But it'll look better next to that domino you have.
I know.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Which one? This one right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those go great together. A 25, a 30.
Those are both yours, by the way. They're both yours. It's for you.
I'll set that one over here. So not too bad. We didn't get any 10s. We didn't get any 10s.
You didn't hear me, did you?
I heard you. I heard you.
I sent it for you, you idiot.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
No, I did. Yeah. I sent it for you.
All right, so we
no, that's your card.
Nathan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm ignoring. You told me to ignore. Do you have 2 out of 25? There's no way. You got 2 of them out of 25?
We've now got one, you've got the other one, and you've got the number 7 that you like.
Are you serious, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know about this, Daniel?
Yeah.
Of course he did.
So he was just effing with me earlier?
Yeah, I had to.
Yeah.
And then since you've put so much work into it, I wanted to make sure that it had the Mental Con pedigree on there.
Assholes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and then 11. Unfortunately, this one was the bummer of the show, but still a nice looking card regardless. So our Mental Con giveaways, we have the blue Spider-Man 29. That's ridiculous. Blue Spider-Man 2099 for Marvel Annual. We have the 1994 9 for the Flare. Those are both great looking cards.
For sure. Well, it looks like they pair next to each other.
They do very well. Unfortunately, only one giveaway win per person, just so that way we can spread the love around. So.
You hear that, Armando?
Per person. All right. So Armando, that just means you need to have your family enter for you. So that way it's a different person. We have the Precious Metal Gems Red from the X-Men Metal. This is Frenzy out of 100 in the 9. So a 9 in a PMG is really, really good. We have the Taskmaster 8.5 chest piece. The Crossable for the silver from Annual Ghost Spider. And the Crossable date, I think, is the reholder at $5, I think, is till September 30th, if I'm not mistaken. But check that date with the CGC announcement. But you could send this in. You'll get a different label. You'll get that new label they have, though, but you'll be able to change that over to a 10. So that's really awesome. We have the orange Scarlet Witch on the 9, thicker cardstock, so that's a good grade for that as well. The Spider-Man orange as well. We have the
re-roll if he wins and it's not Wolverine.
Just give it back. So the giveaways are done a little bit different. So these are all getting entered onto a spin wheel. We'll draw when it's time to do a giveaway. We'll draw the name on the StreamYard giveaway tool, and then we'll spin the wheel to see what the person wins. So it's going to be completely 100% random. It won't be, hey, we're giving away this card right now, and when we get to a certain number of entries, we'll just draw, because the hashtag will go for the entire 24 hours. You only need to enter it one time. Even if you come back in like 3-4 times, you only have to have the hashtag one time and you're entered for the entire stream. But yeah, so this, like, you can get any of these cards on any giveaway, along with any like the Fred and Ian prints and any of the other stuff that's been donated. So the Spider Gwen, What If Tier 2 out of $9.99 in the CGC 9. And we have the 8 Green Goblin from 2014 Rittenhouse.
That Goblin's not an easy card to find at all.
No, it's not. Only 75 of them, so that goes good with the card itself.
Yeah, and the pull rate on the gold borders is one out of every 3 boxes.
Yeah, so this one was definitely centering, and then there is a little bit of that press stuff with the gold.
There should be a giant dent on the front of it too. Close to his head. Do you see it?
Yeah, I'd have to look at it. It's got that sleeve in there, so that sleeve creates, like, this is one of the ones that ended up with that wider. So did we have, you had a Green Goblin?
Yeah, the 8/5
here, right?
Well, yeah, the one that got
so
the
here we go. Same exact card.
Right.
2 different slabs, one with the sleeve, one without the sleeve.
Well, originally that was going to be like Hello. That wasn't going to be in a pedigree. But the day I got ready to mail it, that one fell. I didn't know it fell, and the FedEx got dumped on it. So I knew that was going to be lower regardless.
Oh, just in it accidental.
Yeah.
But see that? It's like right here.
Yeah.
Right there. See that?
Yeah, you can see it there.
I don't know if that's on the card or if that's on the sleeve. I think that's
that's
on that to me. That's on the card. To me, that would be a more of a ding than an 8, though.
That's what I thought. I thought it was going to get closer to a 6.
They usually give you a 6, don't they, for any damage like that? You're usually straight 6, aren't they?
Well, they could have just been in a rush and graded on a curve.
Yeah, of course.
Matt, thank you, man. Gabe's Cave, thank you. You two jerks. Wow. That's okay. Bunch of brats. I gotta take that down or I'm gonna cry again.
Well, I've got something to share with you guys.
I did. Yeah, Armando, I got your stuff on the wheel already. As people are sending stuff in, I'm adding it to the wheel. So let's get Daniel's up here. He's got a mail day item as well. Yeah.
So it's not a Marvel card. However, it is a comic. More importantly, it's also probably the biggest comic book mail call I've ever had. This book is not mine personally, but I got to clean and press it for a customer, and they gave me the go-ahead that I could open it up and share it because it's that big of a deal. So whenever I first saw this book, it was raw, and I got to see it on that lag's driving me nuts. But I got excited, and I had to share it over on Instagram. So I went Instagram live right off the bat.
Right, Doom? You went black, Daniel?
Yeah.
These guys making me cry over here.
Well, stop.
It's allowed.
I'm a grown man. I'll do it if I want.
You can do what you want. Took me 3 hours to convince you earlier.
I know.
Did it really?
I seriously thought I just seriously thought he had too much to drink and he just screwed up and sent the wrong card.
All right, that's just not
like he broke out his set and he was like going through them and he's like, oh no. You were selling it, man.
Going for a ride. So I'll do it this way. So this Avengers So this is Avengers #1, right? Came out in September 1963. Cleaned and pressed it. And it got a 6.5.
Nice.
Oh, my. That's big,
good.
Isn't it?
That's good for that age of a book, too, isn't it?
It's big. Huge, yeah. I've got the census pulled up over on another window. And a 6.5, there's only 166.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which, comparing it to cards, that seems like a lot. But for books like this, it's not. The most common grades are normally 0.5s, 1s, and 2s. Like the lower grade is more common. Getting closer to the higher grade. Yeah.
You got page deterioration.
And in fact, with a 6.5, the most recent sale was a heritage auction that sold for $7,800.
Wow.
It's big, isn't it?
Yeah, it's huge.
It's cool as well, isn't it? It's so cool. Really nice. So what condition was it like when you got it, Dad? Did it need a lot of work, or was it clean?
It was closer to like a 4.5. It was a lower grade. And I've got the before and after pictures to post, but I just haven't gotten a chance to post them yet.
6.5 is big, isn't it? You know, it's
for a book like this, it's really big.
And even though they're not 9.8 books, I mean, like you can look at a 6.5 or 7, and they're perfectly cool to look at, aren't they? You know, like if you've not staring at a lot of them right in front of you, you wouldn't always know the difference, would you? That it wasn't like a 9 or.
Right. Well, this is a Silver Age book, so for you to find anything that's close to a 9, that's just not going to happen. It's an anomaly for you to find one, especially that old, because you're talking a 60-year-old book now.
Yeah. No, all the books are in like an inner plastic holder, aren't they? Like an
it has an inner well inside of the plastic.
Now, how is that? Like, it's not cloudy or anything. It's clear though.
Yeah, it's very clear.
Well, what the hell, CGC? You can do it for the books. You can't do it for the cards. Oh, that's cool, man.
Not as much revenue.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's amazing. I love the backs. What does it say on the back, Daniel? I love looking at the back of comics. What advertisements have we got there?
Yeah, it's just advertisement. If you know just 20 people, you can make at least $50, more likely 100 to 200 in your spare time. So setting up your
it's a mail order
commercial.
Right. Multi-level marketing.
An extra $1,000 a week. Click here. Link below.
No, well done, mate. That's awesome. It's cool.
Oh, what the heck?
I don't know.
Put you over.
No idea.
Put you over there. Make you big. There we go. Say hi to the world, Jakey. Do it only a few more days. A few more days.
Yeah.
A lot of little things to wrap up. So.
Yeah. Excited.
Thanks for having us, man. Appreciate that. He's gawking over the book up there. I know.
I'm gawking over the.
I got the cards all laid out over here. I'm just like,
So you should be as well.
And now I've got to decide on my personal 9.5s if I'm going to send those in to get them to 10 or if I'm just going to leave them.
Hey, some of those gold foils, I'm awfully tempted to send back.
That one there, I don't know how that would look. I think that would look good with the new label. Because
with the black label?
Yeah. Although he is like the coloring on him is more like a blue. It's a blue, so it goes well with the CGC label. But I don't know. I'll have to like superimpose a 10 label on it to see if the way it looks or not. I ordered Sea Monkeys in the hand, shock buzzard from Comic Ads. Nice.
I'm sure tons of people did.
Oh yeah, you know they did because we had Sea Monkeys as a kid too. I never knew where they came from, but so awesome, man.
Williams is asking if I have the 75th Ghost Rider close by. Yes. Yes, I do. Ghost Rider's become one of my favorite characters now.
Look at that stack.
So, like that one, that can get reholdered.
There you go. Show that one again. Oh,
Yeah,
nice. Nice. So I wonder if they're going all the way back, like all 9.5s in the gem mints.
I hope.
So I've got a couple that are sitting in box and my stuff that I might send in. Maybe
that one can go back.
Ooh, that's the homage card.
It is.
That's beautiful.
And see, that's the problem. Like, you hear me just clapping away through all these cases.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't gotten half of them graded yet. All right, here's your Ghost Rider. So this is the Ghost Rider 75th.
That's nice. Very cool. It's dark artwork on that one.
It's just a dark card.
Yeah. Which really it should be, though. I mean, because it's meant to accent his most important features, and that's the skull and the flames.
But it has nothing on this one.
Ooh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, the Carnage will always probably be like my favorite card. But yeah, that's that one. Then you also have other big characters like Punisher, Thanos, Surfer. Surfer is one of the most sought after ones when it comes to gold foils.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah. But eventually they will get graded, whether it continues to be through CGC or PSA. They're going to get slabbed some way or another. And then whenever they're all slabbed, I'll make a video solely dedicated to it.
Williams, I guess I got to go to eBay now.
Don't do it. It's not worth it. Please don't. I beg you. I don't put that hunt on anybody. It is not worth it.
Yeah.
Collect what you want.
Public service announcement. If you guys are buying CGC 9.5s with the intent of sending them in, just check your comps, please. Because a lot of people are with that announcement of being able to send them in and bump them to a 10. A lot of people are jumping their prices way up.
Well, with
like PSA 10s.
That's also not traditionally how reholders work. So with reholders, the only way for it to be qualified for that. Wait, no, I'm thinking the manufacturing error. Disregard everything I was about to say. Reholders the way to go.
Yeah, they said anything that says 9.5 gem mint on it will get a 10 automatically. So,
well, X23 is about to go back.
What's going on, Swish Man? How you doing? Oh yeah, you probably got Spidey show up.
Yeah, William, I love Ghost Rider.
Awesome. Jakey, he popped. I think Jakey went to sleep.
I don't blame him. I'm not far behind him.
Yeah. Cool, man. Thanks for having us, Daniel. Appreciate that. That was a good box opening. And I'll get these ones that got to go back to you, packaged up and sent off. I'm waiting for that sketch that I got for you to come in. Once that comes in, I'll get those sent off to you. Sound good?
Oh, it's no rush, dude. You're about to be busy with mailing stuff.
Yeah, next week is going to be a lot of postage, but I should have, as long as I have all the supplies I need, I should have everything packaged up that I have to ship out Sunday. So
good deal.
So cool. Well, Jake, I don't know if you're still listening or not. Good hanging out with you again, man.
For sure. Always love seeing you, bud. Be seeing you a lot this weekend.
Yeah. All right, man. Sounds good. Chat. Thanks for hanging with us. 13 of you still here. Appreciate you guys coming by. Dan, we just finished up, man. You'll have to go back and watch the replay so you can see the cards we pulled. These two idiots here made me cry. So that's good to do every now and then. So thanks, guys. Appreciate you all.
All right. Bye, guys.
All right. See you guys.
Thank you.
Say bye, Jake.
Bye, man.